Success. It's one of those words that everyone chases, but no one seems to fully understand. We grow up thinking we know what it means. The money, the house, the title, the followers, the lifestyle. It's always about having something, always external, always visible. But the truth is, that version of success, it's not real, or at least it's not the whole picture. And for a lot of people, it becomes a trap. Because when you chase success the way the world defines it, you start measuring your life by things that are constantly changing. You end up comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. And even when you do hit those goals, the job, the car, the income, it doesn't feel like you thought it would. There's this strange emptiness that comes with reaching a finish line that wasn't actually yours. A lot of people wake up one day and realize they've been building someone else's definition of success, living someone else's dream, doing what looks good on paper but feels hollow in real life. Because real success, it's internal, it's quiet, it's not something you post about. It's how you feel when no one's around. It's peace, it's freedom. It's waking up in the morning and not dreading your own life. It's knowing you're not faking it, not pretending to be someone you're not. It's being proud of how you got to where you are, not just where you are. But this isn't what most people are told. We're told to compete, to hustle, to win. And we're made to think that rest is laziness, that stillness is failure, and that slow progress is the same as no progress. And because of that, a lot of people burn themselves out chasing a success that isn't even fulfilling. They work jobs they hate to afford things they don't even care about, just to impress people who aren't even paying attention. Success has become more about image than impact, more about being seen than being happy. But here's the thing, you get to define what success means to you. And that definition, it can look completely different than what everyone else is doing. For some people, it's building a business. For others, raising a family. For some, it's having time to create, or the ability to travel, or just waking up with no anxiety. None of these are more valid than the other. What matters is that it's real, that it's yours. Psychologically, we're wired to want meaning, not just achievement, but purpose. That's why even after reaching goals, a lot of people still feel lost, because goals without alignment lead to emptiness. You can't feel successful in a life that doesn't reflect who you are. And it takes real self-awareness to ask yourself, do I even want things I'm working for? Or do I just think I'm supposed to? Because if your success depends on other people's validation, you'll never feel like you're enough. If your worth is tied to how much money you make or how productive you are, you'll always be anxious. And if you define your life by milestones instead of meaning, you'll spend your best years chasing something that doesn't even fulfill you. So maybe success is less about climbing a ladder and more about figuring out if the ladder's even leaning on the right wall. Real success is freedom, not just financial freedom, emotional freedom, freedom to be who you are, freedom to say no to what doesn't feel right, freedom to make choices based on your values, not fear or pressure. It's doing something meaningful, even if it's not flashy. It's building a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. And yes, money matters. Survival matters. Being comfortable matters. This isn't about pretending those things aren't important, but if that's all you're chasing, you'll eventually hit a wall. Because the soul gets tired of pretending. The heart gets tired of performing. At some point, you'll have to ask yourself what really matters. And when you do, don't be afraid if your answer is different from everyone else's. That's a good sign. Success isn't a formula. It's a feeling. It's not a destination. It's a direction. And it's not about getting everything right. It's about getting yourself right. If you're working toward a life that's real, honest, and fulfilling, even if it's messy, even if it's slow, you're not failing. You're actually winning. Don't let the world convince you otherwise.